Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you, and I'm back with my January setup, and this week's video is kind of the second part to the last one. I don't know if you guys have already seen it. If not, please do so. You can find it linked in the down bar below. And it's more or less the same theme, so I don't know if you guys remember, but I did this really minimalistic but still kinda arty fireworks theme. And my cover page today is exactly the same, but I kept it quite simple and quite minimalistic. One thing I learned last year is that if you just put like a nice border around, a lettering or a really simple spread, it pops a lot more and it looks way more sophisticated and thought through. So this is exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm just doing some of the lines with a ruler, but you can also do these free-handed if you want to. And one good tip is that you can just do the little borders free-handed and round them a little bit, and that looks very cool and not so strict, and it looks also a little bit more scribbly and like an illustration. Then I just get rid of my pencil and I'm moving on to my monthly log of January. I really wanted to keep it very minimalistic for this one, so I'm just going for a 2-column spread. And yeah, let's see how this one goes. I just divided the page in 2 columns, and one is for work events and tasks and the other one is for private matters. And I will keep filling out this one during the month. For now, I luckily don't really have that much planned, so yeah, I'm just excited for the new month and everything that January has to offer. Moving on to one of my absolute favorite spreads of all time, my habit tracker. I will go back to the roots with this one, and I will do more or less the same layout that I did with my very first habit tracker when I just started bullet journaling. I just turn around the bullet journal in a 90-degree angle, and I just write down all the days and all my habits, and then I have some sort of a table spread. And then I can just check all the boxes. I also integrated a mood tracker into this one, and you will see on Instagram how this looks filled out, or if you just want to go back on my channel, you can see similar spreads like this. And because I'm filming this on the 2nd of January, you can see how I tick already some of the boxes. And one interesting thing about this is you can see down below there is one line that says coffee, and actually one of my resolutions is to drink a little bit less caffeine and coffee, so I can just write down the number of coffees I had that day. You guys guessed it, I'm not done with tracking. The next spread is a more extensive time tracker. And I don't know if you guys remember my productivity logs from last year. This one is quite similar, but not quite the same. It doesn't only track my work hours and the projects that I'm doing, it also tracks everything else. I really want to see how much time I spend cooking, relaxing, cleaning, working, and of course sleeping. So I'm just writing down all hours, as you can see on the top of the page, because the numbers are from 1 counting down to 24. So I have listed all the hours of the day, and I'm just making up a really big table spread right here. It was kind of meditative, like drawing all those lines and working with the ruler and stuff. And the only thing that I would recommend is just testing out your pens first, because you need something that's really smudge proof and a pen that also can handle when you write over it with a colored marker afterwards, so it shouldn't smear. So I can actually really recommend the micron pens that I'm using here. Right now I'm just doing the color coding and then I'm done. Next up is a spread that is especially helpful for bloggers or Instagrammers or YouTubers just like me. It's a editorial calendar, and I'm just doing all the days on both sides because it looks very nice and neat, very symmetrical, and also because it's a 2-page spread. If I only have the numbers of the days on one side, it's kind of hard to tell what day it is when you're on the complete opposite side of the page. On top of the page, I have all my social media accounts, and I really want to plan out what kind of content, what themes, topics and stuff I'm doing on the different days, and this spread should be perfect for that. Last but not least is my weekly spread for the upcoming week, and I wanted to keep it rather simple for this one. So I'm just doing a running to-do list, and I can list all my to-dos, my events, and if I feel like it, I can also do a brain dump section at the bottom. While filling out, I actually had to check my new bullet journaling key because I kind of forgot what type of symbol I choose for events, but now I figured it out. It's the triangle. And that's it. You can see one of my favorite spreads here that I did since I finished my January setup. It's a cleaning zone spread. I will talk more about that in an upcoming video. But now let's have a little browse through my new bullet journal. And those are my monthly log and my cover page. And then moving on to all of my nice and new and neat trackers, my habit tracker and also my time tracker. I really hope that my January motivation will not fade too soon, and I will fill these out until the end of the month, but I will keep you updated about that. And the editorial calendar is something that you could use if you're also into blogging or Instagramming, but you could also kinda adapt that spread for your own needs. And that's all. The weekly spread is super simple, and I know you guys like this running to-do list as well. Yeah, and that's my whole setup for the month of January. I hope you guys like it, and I will see you guys on this channel very soon with another video.